Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am not muted this time. Hello, I'm Johnny Hellcat. Welcome to Minions of the Zoo. And we're going to be playing some Icarus again, waiting for Will to show up here. I think until he shows up, I'm going to fiddle around with these pieces. I'm going to see if I can find something creatable. I'm going to create a little bit of something. Hopefully it'll look decent. Because they have these advanced pieces that are in here, and I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I'm sure there's something I could do with it, but to be fair, I'm not that creative. Give it the aesthetic look. Dome pieces, that kind of thing. Definitely need to get a new office chair. This thing is becoming quite uncomfortable. And I think we'll try another mission once Will gets here. Well, yeah. It's probably a good idea to run an oil barrel down there. I've been fiddling around with them off the clock. Sounds are taking a bit to catch back up. So we've got this thing made, which, I mean, it's enough shelter for these 4 squares, but doesn't leave a lot there. What other kind of pieces can we make with this? Oh, shit. Did I put oil in this drill. I do not. Excuse me. Oh, heck, I might as well build frames at that too, since... Nope, no, don't want that. Oh yes, steel. Hey, how's it going?
Goes with you.
Not too bad.
Not at 100% yet. Canada sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting hit by their smoke too.
Yeah, I finally broke down and got a new air purifier, and my voice has started recovering since, but still not at 100%.
Right. So I've made a few alterations.
Because of course.
I need to make a food delivery to the desert base. Because I've been on a silage making spree since last time.
So you've made a lot.
Yes. Which I've discovered, the automatic electronic food trough makes it for you.
Oh, nifty.
I thought it was specifically set for just the ranching bench. Fortunately, it is not.
Huh, that's nifty.
So you can just...
Hello, little one. You settle in and don't try and kill Dad, okay?
Since it is 18, I will make sleeps.
Loading geometry.
I see you on the map.
Please wait, please wait, please wait. Yep. I'm doing that. Share that.
Now the question is, where?
I think
in
I'm
the
in the
map are
desert
you?
still.
Okay.
Maybe. No, this has still got to be the desert.
Yep,
You've
that's
just
the
done
desert.
some modifications. Like, oh, wait, it's got a second floor.
Yeah, no thanks to the trap jaws. Like, yeah, what a pain. What a pain in the shit bag. Oh, fucking hate those things.
They're that useful, eh?
They don't care. If they sense you, they will come after you.
Oh, and they'll do the same thing as the Reavers and wreck stuff too.
Pretty much. Fortunately, I saw him coming, and so I just bolted out the door. But I have a powered animal deterrent coming your way.
Oh, and we got a enemy tower nearby. Let's see. Yep, that is proof of life.
Oh, and the reason why I stated what I stated in the previous
Yeah.
DM that I sent you. You remember what you were saying they should let you have?
Not off the top of my head.
A grenade launcher?
Okay.
They made one.
They made a grenade launcher.
Yes. They have given me access.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't ask for a fight with a turtle.
Looks like you didn't just get a turtle. Oh. That must have been a drone then, so never mind.
Yeah, I was... Come on, I just want to get on the tower high enough. I can take the drones.
Oh, he did not wait for you at all.
What the heck?
They weren't dead.
Yeah, I realized that kind of...
I kind of thought they were.
So did I, after that kind of...
Let's
stuff.
see here.
Okay, so
I will bring Cold Steel 12 gauge. And
Yep, there's still 2 or 3 live ones. Nope, 2. He's dead. Okay.
Okay, so I will... I wonder if I still have
One
it.
almost dead, say one almost dead drone, one very much alive drone. How did that many grenades just get shrugged off, though?
Let's see. Yeah, stay ready to the T-posing guy over there.
Yeah, he's dead.
And the sad part is you are going to have to wait for me.
Darn.
Because with the rearranging of the base on my end, unless... Oh, no, there is a bed over there, but it's not...
There is, but I don't know if it's my current save spot or not.
Right.
Because stuff got moved up and around.
Do I have... Shit. Alright, I'm on my way back. Then I'm coming back again. 12 gauge isn't much use when you don't have one. Okay, so... $762 cold, $762 lithium. That works for me.
This week I really need to finish out clearing up and reorganizing my living room to make room for the new chairs.
So you got one coming?
Arrange that delivery. New recliners.
Ah. Food. So somehow, I don't know how, we lost the prepared food cold deep freeze.
Okay.
I walked upstairs and I'm like, okay, where did you go?
So there's at least 3 drones here and a raptor nearby too.
Is there fat in there? No, there is not, but there is...
And of course, the lung cat wants to visit.
Of course.
Settle. You're gonna come here, settle, rather than standing those 4 pressure points of your paws with all your weight on my chest. That gets painful quickly.
Okay, let's put those there for now. We'll put those there. Actually, I'll take that with me. I'm sure there's an electric power tool there.
Well, they're not that expensive to make. If we don't.
Oh no, I do have one. Shovel. Yeah, that's good enough.
Got your ears. What you gonna do with that now? Get your ears in.
So there's 2 alive there, or is it just the one?
There's 2 alive. Him at the top of the stairs moving, and him right there. There's 3 drones nearby, but one is nearly dead. There's also a raptor down there between the base and the tower now. That was a rather bloody mess there.
Why is there so much shit over here now?
What, near the cave?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A few dribblers, a couple of Drossics. No spiders, so that's a plus. Oh, dang it, I forgot the charge station.
Oops. Little one. That your brother's gone away. You come down and say hi? You don't say.
There's swamp winds, so I don't have to worry about that.
Hey. Hey. You leave the mouse where a cat can step on it, and the cat will hit the mouse button.
Oh, and I made a couple staircases. I suppose I got it coming. Apparently I have coffee on me, so that's... well, that's a choice.
Hey, coffee's a good thing to keep handy.
At least it doesn't overheat me. That's always a plus. So I'm going to run over and set my spawn point. And then I will make my move.
Okay.
What the hell was that? Are you a mother? Nope. You're dead is what you are.
These guys remind me of why I like having a good sniper rifle in games like this.
You know, I thought about making one. Because we could do the advanced sniper.
Sit on the roof of our house and shoot these 3 guys in the head. And then come over. And there is a set of dribos between...
Oh, you've got to be shitting me. There's a trap jaw, like right on the other side of the drills.
There's a trap jaw by the tower?
Or? Like right... well, you won't see it because you're not on my camera.
Yeah, I can't...
right over there. That yellow marker?
Oh, the other side of the drills.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a fun and interesting situation.
Now, where did I put... There's the ammo for the fun machine. Where's the fun machine? Refined wood, iron ingot, leather, and iron nail. The question is do we have the stuff? I'm not inclined to think so. No, I don't think we do. You stay over there. What was a sandhorn? See ya. Okay.
Oh, dead guy just vanished.
All right.
So, if you're looking at mine, the red dot is a drone. It's heading towards you now. Okay, another drone and a raptor heading towards you, so... They're shooting each other.
Oh, give me a break. Okay, right.
Well, they do actually have to reload. Not as often as they should, but...
I'm going to kill you.
They're watching you.
Well, they can watch this.
Yeah, the last one's in the back corner.
What the f are you doing up here?
What made its way up, Cougar?
Dribbo.
Dribbo? Yeah, how'd the Dribbo make it up? The Cougars are smart enough, but the Dribbos... Let's see... Beers, vitamins... Magazine... Oh. That's right, I was getting low on ammo. Two.
You have the 12 gauge?
I've got a 12 gauge, I don't have any shells for it.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Now you very much have ammo for a 12 gauge. Okay, so let's go.
Another
Let's go set this deterrent down.
double set of Dribbos there. Get the deterrent down so that the
Keeps the trap
big
jaws
lizards
away.
Yeah, big lizards stay less problematic.
Okay. There's a shovel. Oh, I have the hammer right there. Okay. Oh, electric tool. Perfect.
Okay, we take Oh, did you bring the titanium for repairing some of this stuff?
I believe I did.
Let's see. Steel, platinum.
It's probably already on the forge.
Yeah.
Because I know I brought some, because I know I did some repair on some of the stuff that we had.
Yeah, it's just finding stuff in here. Except the crude oil generator. There we go. Around here. Nope, that doesn't. If it's here, I'll find it.
I didn't even start anything yet.
The foundry is filled with ice.
Yeah, I did make an ice delivery on my way back. There we go. There we go. And there's enough power that we don't have to worry about it stopping going.
Good. Okay. There's titanium right there. Come down to start repairing stuff. Repair. That's right, that is. That's titanium plate. That's composites. That doesn't really need repair. This one, though, needs repair. And then one titanium plate.
Oh, there's plenty of food here. I didn't even need to worry about that. Magnifying glass. Or binoculars. Hey, old guy gamer. Actually, the 250 beats per minute is an experiment that I tried today, where there's a video by Kai Smith, who is a drummer, and he does stuff on YouTube, like drum covers and whatnot. And he has a video of an exercise that he does, where he plays his drums at starting at 100 beats per minute and moving up to 250 beats per minute to keep things. Is that the? Oh, it's a boar. Okay, never mind. So yeah, he goes up to 250 beats per minute just to keep his transitions. So like if he changes speeds in his transitions, he can keep it going. And I thought, I have an idea, because no bad ideas ever started with that.
Yeah, it's only good ideas start with I have an idea.
So I came up with the idea of... Oh, you got some iron going. Good.
There's also some iron ore on the fabricator if you need to add more to that.
No, that's fine. I think as long as there's enough to... Oh, now there's enough to make some. So let's see here. Single. So we need 8 more iron. Which I believe is currently being constructed.
Okay,
17 more nails. So 2. Oh, I brought a foundry over here too. Or not a foundry. Oh yeah, I did find a foundry over here. So we can actually... So my plan, because we have what are called 1-2s in Muay Thai, which is essentially a jab and a cross, or jab and a cross. But it's not really done for technique; it's more for speed. So you do your jab.
Okay.
And you do like a marching motion with it, so like everything's moving. And
Okay.
I go, okay. Well, I wonder if I can do the same warm up with using his video.
Oh.
And using the metronome, because the metronome, as you know, it goes, beep boop beep, or boop 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 boop. So I'm like, okay. So in that beep boop, I can do 4 1-2s, or like 2 1s, 2 2s. So essentially 2 rotations of 1-2 1-2, and then that's 1 beep of the metronome, or 1 full sway of the metronome.
Yeah, depending on what speed you're running at.
So I go, okay, I'll try this, and then I'll follow the 100 beats per minute, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, to see if I can go up and maintain the speed that he has with his drum playing versus what I have with throwing punches.
I see no way this can go wrong.
I made it to 150. And that was it.
Well, at 150 beats per minute, what you're talking about is 300 1-2s in a minute. That's
Well, no, it's not. It's his 150 beats per minute. It's mine. I'm only throwing, the punches between the transition and the time. So I'm really only throwing 4 punches at 100 beats per minute. According to... I don't think I have any weapons that I can hit this guy with. I'm gonna bring a drone to you. Hold on a second.
clicking empty on 4. Go down. Play dead.
Zebra?
They actually run out of 9mm? How does that even happen?
You didn't pick up your other... Oh, no, you did. Never mind.
Yeah, I picked up my other.
I'm looking at the other cross that's on the map that has been there for
the one down in the swamp.
One's going to be there for a while.
Yeah, no, I don't know which one. Yeah, I think that one's yours too. So.
It is, and all it is ghillie armor. Okay. Forge. Nope. Oh my goodness, I don't think we have any.
Any what?
I didn't use all of it, did I? Oh no, there is. It's on the fabricator.
What, 9mm?
No, the titanium. You just walk in the middle of that.
Trying to get desert pigs with the iron sights with mixed results. Well, I'm hauling extra iron and gold. Let's see. Frozen ore, iron, gold, iron.
Oop, wrong button.
Do we have a charging station here?
Not here because there's one made and it's at the other base. Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. Distractions. Refined wood and nail. Got the nail.
What, you distract? Never. Say it ain't so.
I mean... Let's see... Oh, there's a drill, but no oil. That doesn't do us any good. Let's grab a couple pieces of wood out here.
There's some 9s. That'll do me good. And then, ooh, 7.62s. Because I ran out of 7.62.
So yeah, Alcohol Gamer, that's why I titled the stream the way I did.
Oh, in relation to the beats per minute testing,
Yeah,
the I hate myself drills.
pretty much. Okay, now we can have... Is that a smoke? Oh, that's a crude grenade. Okay, so we got this. And we got this. So here is that. And here is that.
Okay.
And it does get some distance on it, so it's not... Don't over-angle it.
So aim accordingly.
And then, what else do we need? Oh, here's some 9. And...
Courtesy of drones.
Yeah. And do you need 5.56?
I've got actually I got more stacks of 5.56 than I've probably got health left on the gun.
Okay. All right. You have baby. You do. No, you don't. Oh, you do. I'll be taking that, baby. I'll be taking you. Oh, and on top of transporting stuff between base to base, I've been trying to get a baby raptor.
Oh, congrats on the baby raptor then.
Yeah. That only took the better part of forever.
Is this the tower?
This is the
Question
male.
Does it despawn when they get closer or not?
It looks like it's your tower.
Yeah, it despawned. I killed 100 cougars now.
You stay there. I will go get you a bed. Maybe. Fiber.
Oh yeah, I was going to take advantage of setting the spawn point.
Do we have spider web?
I've got some, I think. At least I used
nope,
to.
there's some right there. Never mind.
Apparently not anymore. There's a lot of stuff down in the pit. What? Oh, it's spiders. Hey, wait, that's a perfect test environment. Oh, pretty.
Right?
that was beautiful.
Yeah, well, like right when you said because I remember you saying, I'm like, we need to get, like, I wish I had a grenade launcher, and then I saw the update, and I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's perfect timing.
From my lips to the dev's ears. Let's see, because we get the spiders right here. Probably get some more webbing, but
I will put the bed right here in the corner. He is sleepy. Well, get over there and sleep. Don't be a shit.
acidic glands, those are the ones that mess with you. What do I have on? Let's see, sort.
You clean them for fat.
Clean them for what?
For fat.
Well, that's kind of pointless, considering you can get fat off of regular meat.
Right.
Well, in that case, I'm not going to take that kind of damage just to.
Well, especially since we don't have a cleaner here either.
Oh, I see a drone. And a raptor. Okay, raptor. Back up.
Hey, Rotten.
Okay, is he not talking or am I going deaf?
No, for some odd waited forever to connect.
Let's see. At my age, either one's on the table.
Because I popped in and went, hello, and then it's just like, wait, I'm like, is my Bluetooth not connected to this? What's going?
Please wait. Please wait. Please wait.
Perry.
Oh, you missed it on Sunday during Talking to the Void. I was talking about how when Wendigoon's Backrooms video came out, his most recent one, talking about the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he talks about how he met, when he met Kane Parsons. He listens to this on a Bluetooth headset. And he goes, the first thing Kane Parsons says to me the video pauses, and I hear in my speakers, "You have an incoming call." And I'm like, that would just be hysterical if that actually happened. He's just like, the first thing King Parsons says to me is, "You have an incoming call."
How did you know?
Like it just so coincidentally timed, so perfect.
Well, sometimes life is the best timing.
Alright, so what's... That's just a chemistry set. An electric composter.
Still over here pushing lots of fluids, usually hot fluids during the day and everything. My poor throat. Like, hey, I get this. I get this idea. Canada can't be sending all kinds of pollutants, toxic smoke our way with out of control wildfires if their country is radioactive glass, because that doesn't grow forests to burn down through bad land management.
Agreed.
No, I had the fun thing today because the past couple of days I've been working the drop packers, so I've been dealing with more heat than I normally do. When I was running the palletizer, and it dropped down to like low 60s today, and I walk out of work and I'm like, "Oh, it's lovely outside." I'm like, "Is anyone coming? Hey, man, have you been outside yet? It's lovely." He's just like, "What?" He goes, "Oh, this is so nice." Because he's even closer, where he was working, he's even closer to the water baths than I am.
With the
Reptile over there, turtle over there. Figure I go and do more mining, but I gotta watch for the critters around and about.
Oh, apparently you need the I suppose that makes sense that, you know, it's lithium rounds.
For which?
So obviously you need cobalt.
Well, you need the manufacturer. Aw, look at you. Eat something, bitch. I may need to bring some more stuff to,
Oh, and I forgot to hit the bed. Of course, because I smirked.
Oh, whoa, remember we were talking that one time and you brought up that stippled clock that you could have just shot with like 2 fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that freaking bull armory. It's the only gun I've shot that I have never had to worry about the sweat on my hands. Instead, I was just so freaking tired from worn out from shooting it.
Well, you put how many rounds through it in how short of a time?
I put like 200 to 300 rounds through it the first day. Changed this, found out that I had close but not right screws, and then 700 to 800 rounds through it the second day, and I still got to take it out for like 2 to 300 more, because I want to test putting more let's say, sand them a little bit and put more Loctite on to make sure that it actually holds.
Yeah, that's
I am just
that
having
is a
bad luck with
workout.
screws with that gun.
That just reminds me that I try to end my range day with
oh, what was the deep mine down
What-
there? Oh, not that we have oil for it, so never mind.
salt, I think.
Okay. Not that we have
Alright,
oil
I'll
for it anyway, so I'm gonna run back and grab that.
Yeah. The charger.
Charger and an oil, empty oil barrel.
Yeah. And then there it is. Yeah. Hold the set spawn point. Yeah, when I have a range day, I try to end it with one-handed shooting, both dominant and non-dominant hand. Couple magazines each, just to, because it's a exercise in how do I do when I'm really tired and worn out, because you get that. Sometimes it's a slog, and if it's a slog, you got to be able to be certain you can still hit your target at the end.
The tower's back.
Some more super cool dice. I don't think we got any steel in there for cold steel, though. Yeah.
Yep, it's back.
Yeah, but all I can say is, like, I think if I'd have had some 124 grain instead of the 147 grain, I wouldn't have had the, like, 3 or 4 failure to feeds. But otherwise, god damn, did that gun just fucking run.
Yeah, you get the right grip on a gun, and it's just... I can do this all day kind of thing.
Yeah, I was like, I wish there was a breeze because of how much ammo I put through it. There were certain times that the gun was just so god dang hot.
So, God, I have seen cases where they were running extreme amounts of ammo through a gun, so they put on like mechanics gloves and extra insulation and everything, because the barrel got hot enough it could actually burn you close enough to it. There's a tower, and that tower's got to be active because I just saw the...
Yeah, it attacked me.
I gotta deal with dribbles, and we keep going over towards that.
You know what? All I want zebra points.
Okay. That tower was over this way somewhere, because that's over this way is where the flare was.
It's a little bit to your right. Like 5 degrees, right there. Unless it's to your left. I don't think it was that far
I'll be
away.
able to tell
the hell
more
was
when I
it?
get... I don't know, because it's...
Someone's shooting at you.
No. Not that I'm noticing.
Oh, fuck. Almost walked into a
Did
trap
they-
jaw. Oh, they're coming after me.
They launch a flare, and then
I have the drones. Drones are coming after me from the tower.
okay. Try going this way a little bit.
So they weren't shooting you, they were shooting me.
Yeah, and I'm still not seeing the tower.
They must
So
have
I saw
despawned.
the flare.
Hey, there's another
Yeah.
power bank.
Okay. What's not to like?
Free power banks are always appreciated.
Indeed, indeed.
Trap jaw can stay over there. I don't think I have enough ammo to beat one of those right now.
See, and I'm glad to be able to do some gaming after work. I have had I've had more supervisor escalations this week than in the 2 months previous. And it's like, no, it's not the full moon. Not a Friday the 13th. Why are people being people?
Because they, in fact, are.
Yeah, I was like, I hate the reminders that I'm human, and even with those, I try not to be that. Lots of camels, no camel kids. Okay. I'm not specifically trying for one, I'm just noticing anytime I'm seeing a camel in case.
Yeah.
Wait a second. This one's got a camel kid. Okay. Other event incoming. Okay, now I am back to the house with Camel Kid in tow.
Oh. Wrong way.
Open and
A swamp
So-
event. No forest
down.
event.
take down the Stormblind emu.
But there's speeders. Run away from spitters.
Out in the weather that's so bad you can't see where you're going. Let's see. No. Light helps a little bit.
Not really a lot.
Well, I mean, it illuminates what's within visibility anyway.
True.
Since the alternative is blindness or camera.
Blind navigation. Always fun.
Yeah, I can manage low light reasonably well. I don't it's harder doing in-game navigation with no light, though. Oh, this way.
Just gotta lock myself out of that. Okay. Where did I put... There it is.
There is that, and hope that the camel kid catches up. There's the camel kid. Stop following. Stay here. Lock in. Come over here. Do the drill of reloading everything.
And then I will bring the cement mixer on my next come around.
And you're going to bring the recharging station, right?
Yeah. Oh, and I was getting a different slinker. And I happened upon a baby, and I grabbed the baby, and I'm like, okay, once you grow up, we will see about leveling you up enough. We'll kill off Simon and go from there. And this one actually gave me a cheetah pattern.
Oh. They said that, and it's like, wait a moment. I've got a couple that'll have a selection of
And it's an unstable female.
is there any other kind?
Let's see here. Sprint while jumping, and where is resistance to fall damage? Right there.
Granted, that one is kind of low-hanging fruit, but
Right. Okay, so trench.
Oh, I forgot how much my endurance sucks. But I made it through the 10-minute run.
Nice.
let's
What is the drill of the day?
Oh, I'm just trying to get cardio up more, so it's going to be, I got like 3 more minutes of walking. And I'm going to go do some stretching and some, like stretching of the lower back and whatnot. Try and do some stuff to help with my heels.
get the cardio up so you can do those longer runs and everything if you have to.
Yeah. Because the cardio will help bring the core down more.
Well, the biggest endurance killer that I know of yet is multiple decades disabled.
I mean, it doesn't help.
Cross it with some native laziness, and it's
Yeah. Well, it's that whole thing of like once you stop and start being lazy, it's exponentially more difficult to get back into it. It's like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've barely gone to the gym the past couple of weeks.
Well, it's like when I miss a week of Muay Thai, it's almost like being gone a year.
Usually missing a week isn't too bad, but that also depends. If you're only going 1 day a week, it's exponentially harder. But if you're like going multiple times a day, not a day, but a week,
Right.
it's usually better.
Because yeah, it's a 4-day-a-week class, and I try to go all 4. But mainly I've been going at least 3. At minimum 1, with an exception of the couple times that I've missed the entire week. But yeah, most of the time it's at least once, and then and it's always funny because they teach you to breathe when you get hit. So whenever I take a body shot, I always just let out a because you don't want to just let it all blast out, because that's how you lose your breath. And so they'll hit me, and it'll like on top of the breath that I'm already taking, with them pushing on like my diaphragm or something, it'll just be like and so they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Nope, keep going." Like, it's fine. I'm like,
all that reminds me of in a way for having the wind pushed out of you was early on in a tech school. And we were in, or so it was the second tech school I want to say. We went to Six Flags over Texas, and you go on that one ride that goes straight up. It takes you up to just the drop.
yeah.
And I'm like, we get to the top, and I'm like, oh man, this isn't so bad. And it's like, as soon as I was going to say bad, and I'm exhaling, went straight down, so it pushed everything out of me. It was like, and then, as soon as you get to the bottom, you go straight back up. So it's just like, or no, it was the drop, so that didn't push anything out of me. It was when we dropped, stop, and then went straight back up. I was like, that wasn't so.
I still wouldn't do something like that. That is definitely not the ride for me.
I can still do roller coasters from time to time. I just can't do the wooden ones anymore, or haven't been able to do those for years. One of these days, I still want to get back into martial arts. It's just my schedule makes that a nightmare to do about anything other than work,
Right.
and occasionally go to the range. It's like if I was third shift, it'd be even nicer to do a whole bunch of different stuff, but I don't want to go back to third shift. Ugh.
Let's see. Oh. We're over here.
And then I haven't broken down enough to where I'm willing to put in for that op tech position at work. Mostly because I still don't want to learn the filler, and I don't want to be line lead.
I have been recruited, I guess would be the word for it. um, one of the scheduling ladies. She's like, "Hey, if you want a position, there's one here." Because I've been helping out with. They're using a. It's kind of an AI tool that helps with, divvying out inventory time, or saying, hey, you're supposed to be on this in your schedule and you are not, so get it fixed now. Which it's like
program.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not what I've been wanting to go for, but everything that I've been told, oh yeah, there's a position opening up. There'll be no time. That no time was a year and a half ago. And I'm like, well, clearly you're not serious about wanting me in this position. So only 40?
Only 40. No,
yeah, that's like apparently they're trying to do the whole thing for mine of, since there's 4 lines that run stuff, they're trying to get to where they have at least 5 optics on each side, because once the one gas house operator gets a position or quits, that gas house job goes away and becomes an optech, and once the line lead of that side as well, she either gets a different position or goes or quits or something, then that one just becomes strictly an optech position as well. I'm like, y'all need to get something like in between that would get people more willing to get to there, so they don't have to like, oh well, I go from a machine operator to where I'm supposed to then learn everything and be a line, do the whole thing of being a line lead, like get an intermediate.
Step up the process a little bit. Now, the thing that annoys me most right now is, unless I change departments, my next promotion or 2 is self-nominate. So I've been doing the work of 1 or 2 levels above me.
Screw and aluminum.
But I gotta do paperwork to be able to complete the process to be evaluated for the elevated role. I'm doing the work, and I'm trusted to make the decisions.
Well, the problem we have at
people making decisions, but
the problem we have at where I work is the fact that there's some people that shouldn't have been put in the positions they are, and unfortunately, the only way for them to get out of that position is to either get promoted to somewhere else or to quit. Because they won't demote people to a different position. Just so like we've got one gal, like she's not a bad worker. The job that she does well, but she can't do the rest of it. It's like, okay, if that's the case, then she shouldn't be an optech. Like, we got a couple people in mixing that aren't as good as they think they are, and it's just like, okay, if that's the case, then like you can tell people, hey, we're gonna give you this offer. You can go back to here to where you did good, and maybe try for something later on, or we can fire you because you're not good at this position.
Yeah, you get some of that everywhere. But
while I said the company I work at before, I'm trying not to for this one, just because like it's not trying to air dirty laundry, but a lot of companies do dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's the old Universal in, their departments, they have exceptions. There's the occasional business, they have exceptions, but it's a person will be promoted to their own individual level of incompetence.
Well, sometimes it's just for some people. It's like they want the job. They show that they at least have a gumption to plausibly do it. But then once they get trained and as things progress, they just aren't as good as they should be.
I'm feeling that like right now with the position I have, and it's not that I don't. I'm doing a good job. It's not like I'm not doing a good job, but just going based off of my interactions with my coworkers, I'm doing far worse than I should be compared to everyone else. My numbers are a third of what everyone else's is. And I'm like, how the fuck are you guys getting this amount of cases done when, I mean, I know that because the way that I do it is I still haven't broken through the I haven't broken out of my old habits because the job I have now is question asked, question answered, and that's it. But in my job as a normal customer service guy, I have the instinct to dig and find an answer.
Yeah.
And I have to fight every urge to dig so that I can get the amount done. And so everyone they start off our day, each person gets at least at most 45 cases to run. And I will usually start with my claim submissions, because those are literally like click, 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 done. And I'm like, I need to get this. I'll get these out of the way. At least give me a decent number. And then I need to file a complaint. I need to file an appeal. I need to file this. And I'm just like, fuck me. Okay. Let me just type up this stuff. Let me compile all this information. And then, it's 20 or so. I'm spending all this time on this case. And then I send it out. And it does what it does. And they're like, and my boss is like, well, what's going on? And I'm like, you tell me. I don't fucking know. Like,
Well, it's like,
I keep getting all these cases that are wanting me to do all this shit, and everyone else seems to be getting these cases that are like, here, submit my claim.
yeah, that's one of those things that I've run into more than once where I am and everything. And it's like, okay, if you're talking quantity, I am really not matching my peers. But you have to take the qualitative element into effect too. And my job involves the digging. You have to do the research. You have to review the guidelines. You have to kind of check all levels of it to give a complete and correct answer. And it's like, okay, sometimes I get the questions where, oh, hey, that's a 5, 6, 7 minute and you're done. But I'm one step below the support queues that all they do is answer questions for internal people at this point. I get the complex stuff. I get the stuff that they don't train you how to answer it for the first year. And it feels like I'm getting back into it. I call the cursed queue. I had the situation where it's like, this is a good, you encounter this and you learn this, how to handle this specific situation, you carry on, and you remember it because it's unusual, but you only see it, once every 6 to 8 months, and I'd see 3 in a week. I didn't remember a circumstance or when I was getting trained and everything, had the unicorn, the guy who was mentoring me is like, yeah, this is a great thing to see. It's good to remember.
Is the
I haven't
Desert
seen
Barn
one of
3x5?
these- What?
Is the Desert Barn 3x5?
Desert Barn
3x4.
is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3x4.
Okay. So I'm gonna go
Really?
4x5.
I haven't seen. These are good ones to know, but I haven't seen one of these in a year, and I'm like, oh, that's great. And I had 3 the next day. So I get those ones. It's like, this is 10, 15 minutes in research, and then if the systems aren't lagging, it's another 8 to 10 minutes in processing. And I've got coworkers on the same team, and it's like, we just got 10 5-minute calls in a row, time to take a break. I'm like, yeah, I had one 50-minute call.
Right.
They had 20 questions. It required reviewing guidelines. It required a deep dive into some very technical details for California or for Texas, or, oh, hey, Maryland happens to be a one-off on this one. And it's like, okay, yeah, they're getting a lot more done quantitatively, but line them up with, oh, it's a heat storm, that's heat wave, gotta get back inside. Line that back up with the questions I'm getting on products they can't answer on yet.
Right.
We really want to double down is
Although I do have to say I hold the highest record for negative response to web chats. My customer satisfaction score for web chats is negative 100.
Damn.
Yeah, well, I mean, if people aren't happy with your answers, even if they're accurate, sometimes you're going to get bad results. I mean, I had one that they had the post-service customer service questionnaire, and I absolutely bombed it. And then, I mean, they're like, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best, how is this? How did this go? And they're like 0.
Well, and the thing about it is, and a lot of us have talked about it, the customer service scores are the better part. It's the second part of the answer. How do you feel the company's doing for you?
Oh, that's a dangerous one, especially current day.
Right. And I'm like, you have got to be shitting me.
It's like, why am I being graded on this? Well, the hilarious one is the absolute worst service questionnaire I ever got.
It's like, you need to work on this company score. How about, now hear me out, the company work on the company score.
Yeah.
And I keep doing what I'm doing because apparently I am more awesome than the company.
Yeah, that's the worst one I've ever gotten as far as questionnaire on that. My supervisor then listens to the call and is like, yeah, they're answering the question on a different interaction with a different representative because absolutely no part of this lines up. except that they talk to us both times. And it's like, yeah, well, I mean, throw my name in the questionnaire that says, if we're trying to get them to say Will's the best thing since sliced bread, throw my name on the questionnaire. And so it's like, well, they were talking to Jeff before they talked to Will, and the conversation with Jeff didn't go so well, but they can't stop singing Will's praises. Well, if they don't tell them which questionnaire it's for, how are they supposed to answer?
I get that all the time too, because like I've had calls where and they've never actually explained whether the survey follows the first person you talk to or if it follows the conclusion of the call. And because I've had member satisfaction calls go out, because there's two types of calls that go out. There's the post-call survey, which is once the customer service representative hangs up, then there's the, hey, how'd he do? How'd the company do? Answer these questions. And then there's one if they're randomized. So if they just so happen to like talk to one guy in one department, like say, because we do individual and
just call him Steve.
Individual and employer-based policies. So if someone calls and they get routed to like individual, and then it goes, they get transferred over to me, and it starts off with them just being like, here he is, which always makes someone happy when they have to explain the same shit twice.
Yeah,
of course.
Because the unfortunate thing is, for a lot of that, when they transfer you from one person to another, they don't contact that person. They're like, hey, this is their problem.
There are some people who do, and holy shit, do I love those people.
Yeah.
Well, we try to do that. We try to do that where we are, except sometimes the hold time for the transfer is too long to be able to do that. It's like you got to get back into the queue for the next caller. But the system that we've got also allows you to like put some notes in for the next person getting the call.
For us, we're supposed to they're like, yeah, wait 5 minutes. If they don't answer, then tell them they're in the queue and they're on their way. And I go, we'll see what they say. Like, because if a member's pissed off, I am not just dropping them on the next person in line. That shit's just not going to happen.
Well, yeah, you got to kind of take it on a call by call basis for what's going on too, and good employer and good boss will understand that, especially in the industry that we're in. And I was like, sometimes you just gotta take that extra time and have that lined up. And then of course you run into my favorite one. People try and complain about the companies in the industry, and I'm like, well, it does sound like you got some really great ideas, and some of those would be ones that would be like mutually beneficial. They're good for the company and they're good for the customer. You know why we don't do that then? Why? Because the state won't let us.
Most of the time, yeah.
If you've got an idea that is truly mutually beneficial, it's good for everybody involved.
He says no.
The customers get the same or better service, same or better product, especially if it's same or better product for less without it putting the company into the negative. If that's not being done, the government's the reason why. And explaining to somebody, was it yesterday or today, it was like, it seems like you're doing this. Is there any regulation in the industry at all? I was like, yeah, it's one of the most regulated industries in the world.
Yeah.
It's but I've had like, I'm gonna call the state regulatory on this. I'm like, no, I understand you. By all means, they're the reason why we can't do what I just told you we can't do. Would you like me to transfer you over to them?
Hey, Keshal.
Tell them we'll send you again.
How you doing there, Keshal?
If you're trying to threaten me with the state regulatory agencies, it's like, yeah, don't threaten me with a good time.
So I have a question for you, Will.
All right.
For your policy, if you know, I mean, it's okay if you don't. You have health insurance, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know if your policy is fully funded or is self-funded?
Not sure.
Do you happen to know what that means?
Not in this context, no.
Okay. So a fully funded policy is essentially your insurance company makes the payments for, like, when your deductible's met. Standard operating procedure for an insurance company. Yeah. You meet your deductible, then the co-insurance phase hits. There you go. With a self-funded policy, which I'm almost guaranteeing that yours is self-funded, the payments are based on the premiums. So essentially, you are paying your own insurance. Like when you're making a payment, when the insurance company makes a payment, that's your premiums making that payment.
I don't know for certain. The company, and
I was gonna say, how large is your company? As far as, is that like a nationwide thing, or is it just a local?
Nationwide.
So chances are,
owns other nationwide, owned by an international.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a large company. Like there ain't no way. So the difference between self-fundeds and there are some companies that have what's called a pursue and pay option. This one is exceptionally wonderful when trying to explain it to an asshole. That sucks, Casual. Hope that gets to feeling better.
Casual's not doing well? Sorry to hear that.
She got an earache.
Oh, man. That sucks.
So, Pursue and Pay is a group opted option, meaning your employer says, well, because it's a self-funded policy, they want to make sure that the money being used is used appropriately, which is a good thing. Because if an insurance company on a premium or fully funded plan needs to make their payment first, a company's not going to want, employer's not going to want to use their money when someone else should be, when the insurance company should be using their money,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm explaining it as, because your group chose to have a pursue and pay option, which is, because this is based off of your premium payments, They want to make sure the money's used appropriately. You're just trying to scam money. Now, the thing is, this is all reliant on coordination of benefit information. If it is not updated regularly, claims will deny asking for it. But with that denial comes a patient responsibility. Because it is their responsibility to keep that information up to date. So I'm just like, yeah, do you have any other insurance? And he goes, nope. And I go, perfect. Let me just adjust that claim for you. And that's the end of the conversation. And so he's like, I go, do you have any other insurance? He's like, yeah, I have blah, blah, blah through blah, blah, blah. And I go, okay, do you happen to know if that's primary or secondary? He goes, well, it should be primary. I go, okay. So if that is an active policy, we need to process through them first before we can make any payments.
Yeah.
Well, you're just trying to take my money away from me, sir. You have 2 policies. One, I don't know if they've even received it, so it's probably best that you talk to them. Well, I don't want to talk to them. Okay, let me see about reaching out to them with the information we have, and I will see if they've received it. If they have received it, they can fax the e-explanation benefits over to me, and then we'll get that taken care of. Well, I don't know. Sir, I'm doing the legwork for you. Shut up.
Doing all the heavy lifting.
He goes, yeah, okay, I guess you could do that. Yeah, thanks. I call the guy. The guy's like, nope, we don't have the claim. I'm like, can you guys call the company and see about getting that done? And they're like, absolutely. We'll reach out. We'll get the claim submitted to us, and then we'll we'll send the explanation of benefits to the member. Perfect. I let him know. And he goes, oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And then on my customer satisfaction score, I got a 3. Because I made him feel stupid. Because he's an asshole.
See, I do go out of my way to try not to make the customer or the agent feel stupid or lazy or anything like that. But
as someone who's typically the customer in that situation,
the shit?
I have no issue with the whole thing of oh, I kind of felt stupid. It's that's why I fucking called. I don't know what to do. That's why I'm deferring to you.
Yeah, it's like...
Oh,
that's an excellent question. Let me just check a few details to get back with you on that, because...
The storm's breaking our thing.
Oof.
The house, you get some wood sections in there that were cracking.
Well, no, the deep freeze in the main base.
Was it
Johnny, have I
ever a wall?
It's next to the wall, but it's not. I'm definitely moving this, so.
But yeah, even if the question is dumber than dumb, you try not to make them feel stupid, but sometimes the answer itself is just going to make them feel dumb.
Sometimes it's just so hard.
That's the way it is. But Giant, did I ever tell you my favorite customer service interaction I've ever had? So when I was in Okinawa, I had bought in a couple games on Steam, and because I didn't have things set right, they locked my card for fraud. Wait. Okay, so y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, Owen. Y'all got quiet and I got paranoid. So I had to wait because I was 13 hours ahead of them. Luckily, I was nights at that point. And call internationally. So I call, go through the whole ordeal, give him my whole thing. He's like, what? And he goes, what can I do for you today? And I'm like, well, hopefully you can give me access to the money that, or it's like to my debit card in a short amount of time, because anything after this, it's like this X many more minutes, and I got to pay to try to get access to my own money. It's like because of my cell phone in Japan. He's like, well, let's see if we can get it done. Go through the whole thing. He's like, so just to be clear, he's like, no one forced you to buy those games. I was like, no one put a gun to my head and was just like, you got to buy these 2 games on Steam.
Buy Minecraft or buy a birdie.
Buy Far Cry 5 or die. No, he was super chill about it and everything get done. He's just like, so does that get everything? I'm like, it sure does. Appreciate the help, and we're out of the time, so I'm gonna head out before it plausibly rolls over, and I got to pay for this. He's like, well, we appreciate it. You have a wonderful time, sir.
Yeah, and
So, like, he got a right out of it. It's like, we're putting you on a time limit, not because I want you. I'm trying to push you because I'm trying not to pay for more shit when I don't need to. But I even brought up that, like, it was my fault because I didn't have my Steam shit set up properly. That I was, an American citizen overseas for the military.
Yeah, I can appreciate when the person's in a time crunch. I can do my best to meet that, and I can come up with alternative options to try and get through the time crunch in a way that works for them. But you run into sometimes you're just stuck with the time that this takes. And I had this week with the person complaining about how much time they put into something, and is like, yeah, I am familiar with that, but what you're talking about is something that takes time to resolve.
Yeah, because I wasn't good.
And you're complaining about there being a surcharge here where the computer is showing no surcharge and saying that it's defectively hidden. I'm more than happy to refer that over to defect, but what you're talking about goes beyond defect, because it shouldn't even be possible to be charging this specific fee and not showing it on this screen. This isn't like it got placed in the wrong spot. This would be like your electric bill charging the service fee on the total, but not putting the line item in the billing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've basically had it twice that I was overseas. The first time it happened was my second tour in Afghanistan. The bank had like a something or other. I had to reissue the cards. So I had to call when I called my parents, I was like, hey, since I don't have the ability to sit on the phone that long at that time frame, can you guys go talk to the bank and see if they can at least get the card done until I get back? And they went and talked to the bank and got it cleared up, because they were like, well, he can just, it was the same thing for when I was in fucking Okinawa. They were like, well, you can just, the new card should be to you in a couple days. And it's like, no, it's not, because I'm in another country.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I was like, yeah, if I were stateside, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, oh, okay. In a couple days, I'll just use my credit card. My new debit card will be here. But it was like, No, I'm currently. My parents were like, no, he's currently in Afghanistan, and it's one of like his only methods to pay for anything that's going to be outside of that. They're like, oh, yeah, we'll get that changed.
Yeah, we'll do minor corrections here.
We'll get that one set for him, and then when he comes home, he can just activate his new card and destroy his old one. Like, he can do that.
Yeah. There was just one guy I talked to, and he had talked to, I guess I saw his cases come up, and because one of the things I do when a call comes in is I see how many times they've called in prior. Because if he's a frequent flyer, chances are he's going to be already told something that I'm going to say.
Yeah,
and so
pretty standard.
And one thing I like to do with, like, whenever someone who has a claims inquiry, like, if they think something, he's like, I think this claim's wrong. You know, can you look at this claim for me? I go, okay, let's take a look at what the claim did. This is what it's showing here. This is what's showing here. This line has denied. This is why the line denied. Yeah, let me take a quick look at the claim here real quick, and I'll see if it's legit. And I'll look through the claim, and then I will look to see who had touched the claim, realized it was a contingent worker, and hate them forever because they did it wrong.
Because of course.
And then I will look at the claim and be like, okay, so this line had denied when it was not, and this line was supposed to deny, but it didn't. So let me see if I can get this through here. I can't do it, so I'll get this sent off. You know, this is what I expect to happen. You know, something else. Well, that was the delayed reaction there. You know, if something does change,
I'm
is there
stuck
any
on
major
the tower
change?
somehow.
You'll have to unstuck.
Yeah,
Or wait,
let's see.
try. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say try crouching before you do anything.
Oh, didn't think of that. Yeah. And then there was a couple of downed drones around here because I shot them.
Okay,
They might have
so
despawned.
I don't think I need to bring the batteries. There's the charging station. I don't suppose we need the terraforming device.
Yeah, nothing quite makes me cringe like being told that they talked to somebody else first and were told something, because the risks of that advice being wrong always makes me cringe. I work with great people that know their stuff, and we also have some people that just don't ask enough questions to make sure they're giving an answer that is relevant to the inquiry.
It also changes if, like, the customer is competent enough to realize that it could be that, but it could also not be that. Because, like, if I have to have an interaction with a customer service person, and, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, I was told it could be this, but then I would end up saying after that, but I also know that it could be something else. Because then they're like, oh, okay, we can look into this. If it's not this, then we can try to explore the other avenues to see what it actually is.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing for medical. Like, when I go for something for medical, I was like, okay, it's like, this is what I'm feeling, and that from what I've seen online, I could be entirely wrong, but it seems like it could be this, but you're the expert, so.
My favorite is when the answer is so blatantly wrong that I have to make it seem like we're not the dumb ones. Which, I don't know about you, is not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, not always.
I have to be like, nope, you were told incorrectly. Because this guy called in, his claim denied, and it was because he was 26 and a half. And because of the Affordable Care Act, one of the minor things, I guess you can say, is a good thing with the Affordable Care Act, is that most policies they are covered up to the end of the month when they turn 26.
So it's like you're a few months past eligibility on that.
So if their birth date is like June 15th, and their date of service is June 20th, more than likely that's going to flag that they're over the age of 26. So it's going to deny. And then you're like, most people are just like, and most of the time it's just like, oh yeah, it says that I was over the age of over there. My birthday isn't until I'm at the end of the month. It's that final month. Okay, sure. And most people are like, look at me, they're like, how do you adjust this? And I'm like, you put a 3 right there. That's it. They're like, that's it? I'm like, yep. And they're like, okay. And I'm like, fair enough. So, they get the claim adjusted. And then this one lady, like, she was helping this one guy, and he goes, I don't think she knows what she's doing. And I go, well, what's going on? She's like, well, they said that, my claim is denied. There's nothing I could do about it. And I'm like, but, I'm hoping I don't have to escalate this, but, what's going on? And I'm like, well, let me take a look at the claim. I look at the claim and I'm like, I'll take care of this. And yeah, so I was able to adjust it there and then. And it's like, for fuck's sake, come on. Like,
go better.
Oh. Well, it's because I couldn't adjust it. What? People who can. That's what the support team is for.
Yeah.
So, if I can't process the thing, or if I don't know the answer, I've got contact with people that can go beyond, above and beyond.
Come on, stop buffering.
I'm going to grab a weapon here before I steal ingots.
I had one this week where it was the agent pushing back. It's like, this shouldn't be having this issue, and if the fix is this, I don't want to go through it because I shouldn't bear the cost and the customer shouldn't bear the cost. And go digging is like, yeah, well, actually, with the system did everything it was supposed to write, we couldn't get the information, which means that either you or the customer does have to bear the cost.
I love it when it's like I want to appeal this authorization, and I look at the authorization and I go, give me a second, and I'll look at the claim associated with the authorization, and I look at the claim, and it denies, but it denies with a 0 patient responsibility. And I go, you don't need to do a damn thing, sir. He goes, well, the provider told me that I had to appeal it. And I go, oh, you, sir. This is... So what it was is that he billed an inpatient stay for an ER visit. And the problem with billing an inpatient stay is they need pre-certification. So those are usually done like when they admit you. But for medical policy, they're going to be like, oh, you must be injured pretty severely. No, he's not. It's something that you could just fill out an outpatient claim for and call it good. Like he's just under observation. There's no technical inpatient care that you're giving this guy. You're essentially just looking at him and being like, nope, you're good, and then walking out. Like, you don't need all this hubbub for him.
Hoopla.
And so the claim denies, the authorization denies, and the claim denies. But the claim denies because the patient is essentially being billed incorrectly.
Yeah.
And so when a provider tells you this is, you need to appeal this, the fuck you do? Like, no, you don't.
Are you saying that
They need to appeal this.
Yeah, that's where I, as a customer, would be doing, asking, am I going to be getting charged anything for this? No? Okay.
He's like, well, they're threatening to bill me this $250,000 visit. And I'm like, and they would be doing that incorrectly. Because, nah. They have an obligation to fill this out for you. If they don't, that's on them. That is not a member thing. That is a them thing.
That is them not doing their job.
I'm like, I am more than happy to tell them to shove this bill for you if you want. And he goes, no, I think I'll do that. I love it when a member like will call in and they're like, yeah, what's going on with this claim? And then it's like, I'll process it. I'm like, this is what we have here. This is what we have here. You shouldn't be billed for this line of service because you've had this done previously on another claim. And they can't do that too many times within a set amount of time frame. And he goes, that's what I thought. And I'm like, yeah, do you want me to call the provider and we'll go over the billing? And she goes, oh no, I will let them know. And I'm like, I am more than happy to just let you do that.
That's it. Go ahead. Have a good time.
Tell him I said hi.
Can I just be a part of that conversation to just listen and hype you up?
Yeah, are you familiar with how to do three-way calling on your phone? Can you leave me on the background? I'll mute myself so they don't know I'm there. But
those are the best calls. Being the fly on the wall is quite. Oh my goodness, there is no better feeling. Especially when you're in the right, the member's in the right, and the provider is definitely in the wrong.
I think my best fly on the wall one was a escalation situation, and my prior to getting them over, working out with the supervisor, I was like, this is who we're dealing with, this is what we're talking about, and everything. And like, we do a warm transfer, and you stay on the line. Mute yourself, but you stay on the line when you complete that transfer over. So I'm sitting there silently in the background while my supervisor tells them exactly what I told them, but with more authority.
And the sad part is most of the time, that's all it is they want to hear it from someone who isn't you.
So enough of the time, yeah. But
Which annoys
that
the
one
shit out of me.
happens. Say that one though happened to be actually it wasn't the customer doing the pushback. It was the agent. So my supervisor got to add in a one of those basically you should know better, and we will be discussing this with the district manager.
Nice.
Yeah, I can cope with that.
Do you happen to know if we had a coal drill somewhere?
Coal.
I'm hard pressed to think that we had one, but I can't find it.
Come on, where is the? That's iron and copper.
That's platinum and sulfur.
That's platinum.
That one's gonna be
I want to say
renewed.
there was a
Pliability.
somewhere,
I thought there was one close, but I'm hard pressed.
Gold.
Oh, what do we have here?
Titanium.
Durable. Okay.
Part of me thinks that coal is one that we were having trouble with finding nearby. I know that there was a really wonky return on it.
Huh. I like the mining laser.
Mining laser.
Yes, I got distracted and bought and made a mining laser.
Distracts too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll swap that out for the grenade real quickly. Cool.
Okay, so it doesn't work well for a weapon as far as... It doesn't really kill things very well.
I can understand that. I was going to check on your raptor situation here. It's tamed.
Alright, I will,
Currently named Sickle, tamed by nobody, so he's ready to claim in the...
You name one clever girl.
I need to make a deep freeze before I leave. I moved the freezers from away from the wall. I don't know why it does that.
Well,
Drives me
it's
nuts.
ask not why, ask how you can stop having it happen.
Yeah, it's called the developers fixing their shit.
Yeah, where is that? I gotta say one of the things with work is I've learned a lot of is people have a lot of misconceptions about the industry, including mistaken understandings of how things work.
Right. I love the... I thought my deductible was covered. No, that's why it's called a deductible.
Yeah.
You pay it. That's a you thing.
You get the, why is this what this say? And of course, you're in health. I'm in homes, cars, toys, things like that.
Yeah.
And get the one that you hear a lot in mine is like my neighbor or friend a street or two over, whatever, has exactly the same coverage or better coverage, exact same house. Basically, they're just like me in every way, but they're paying less. They're like, you really don't understand. Risks can be similar, but no two risks are identical. I've seen situations where houses next to each other have it's called the protection class, and have different protection classes. You especially most states you worry about protection class. Western states you worry about fire line and protection class. Fire line, the quick and dirty on that is this is how likely you are to have the house get caught in a wildfire. The higher the number, the more it's a certainty. Protection class is essentially a calculation of if your house catches fire, how long is it likely to be burning before there's a response? So, or before it's put out, kind of thing. So proximity to a fire hydrant comes into play. Proximity to the fire station. Is it full-time, part-time? Is it paid? Is it volunteer? All these things come into play. And the differences in the costs between a protection class 1, a protection class 2, protection class 2, protection class 3 can be significant.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody in the industry, I found a coal deep. I'm heading over there now. 24%. So it's not going to be too far from the desert base. You'll want to bring a
There's a
tracker
drill.
with.
There's a drill in the.
There's a drill in the base?
In the desert base, but there's no oil for it.
Oh. Well,
I'm going to switch over to my computer, so I'll be back in a bit.
I have a oil barrel coming.
okay. Well, I've seen situations where, let's see, now I know which direction to head, so I'm going to go back, I'll get the drill. I don't know if there's a tracker in there, but if there is, I'll grab it. If there isn't, then bring a tracker.
I think
So
there
I've seen
is-
situations where, because of the, basically the neighbor's house is 5 feet on the other side of the line for proximity to the fire station, everything. It's like, yeah, their house is a protection class 2, yours is a protection class 6. If everything else in the coverages are the same, that's a good, that can be 30-40% difference in premium right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes more. It's like there is no such thing as identical risks. It's like, okay, you seem a nice person. You've got 6 claims in the last 8 years. Some of them definitely directly influenced by your choice of actions, not just hey, a storm came up and blew shingles off the roof or something. Has your neighbor had those claims too? Because that'll make a difference. Oh, hey, I just pulled up the real estate listings. Your neighbor's house is 1,100 square feet, has a market value of $125,000, and probably reconstruction cost around 250. Yours is 3 times the size and 3 to 5 times the cost to rebuild. These are not the same.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
And of course, now that I'm a licensed agent, I get a lot more of explaining coverages in some of my calls, which is stuff that I wasn't able to do nearly as much before. And sometimes it's a fun thing. Sometimes I wish I still couldn't.
Indeed. Okay, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so we are... what is called good enough.
Good enough is a thing. Let's see. Is that the... Yep, that's the oil deep mining drill. Come on.
Alright, I am on my way back as soon as I grab my...
Bring
candies.
that tracker with.
I can't find one right now, but I think I might just take one from another. Let me just find the candy.
And you figure worst case scenario, such as the one that's at the iron and copper, we know where that cave is.
Right. What about the one south here? That's silica and gold. We know
silica and gold.
We know that's there, so we'll just take that one since it's closer.
Yeah. I explained to somebody, agent or customer, it's like, he added a Kia. Why'd the premium go up so much? Ever heard of the Kia boys?
Mm-hmm.
This whole viral video trend showing how easy it is to steal
Kia Soul.
certain model years and models of Kias. Yeah, that did terrible things for their comprehensive coverage rates.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that's nice. My wife just said that she heard gunshots.
Oh, fun.
Oh, this one's out of... we could take that too. In fact... oh, I can't take it.
Get back to the whole searching with where I am.
I will take
and
that.
The direction it's pointing. Distances, I'm gonna guess it's close to there, but we will see. Maybe a little closer to there. Very light sand weather, but okay. I know it's going to be something serious. It just doesn't seem like it from the description, you know?
Right. Okay.
What's the weather like? Very light sand. Is that like a light rain? Well, depends on if you like drinking your water or not, or drinking your air or not.
Silica is right. That's silver. There we go. I suppose I'll bring the silica with me.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. That was tracking ore and not a deep vein?
You've got to be kidding me. That's
No,
supposed to be.
it says-
Is that a?
That's a deep sensor. Sulfur. Coal. It's got to be down. Which means...
There's a cave somewhere around there.
Yeah, there's probably a cave around here. I was pretty close to where my estimate on the location, though. Is this the one that does encumbrance? Yes.
There's 3 here. Is it there?
Oh, is that another one of those pits?
Probably.
Okay, if that's a pit, that could be it.
Okay, so let's grab some food.
If it's not one of those pits, I'm going to start getting really bad exposure issues.
4, 5.
Yep, there is a pit. That's a problem.
That's yeah, that's a pit.
I mean, the viewers can't tell because you're only showing yours.
Oh, am I only on mine? I thought I went to.
Oops. So I've been sharing this with him, and he's been hiding it from y'all. Blame Johnny.
Production issues.
Yeah,
Oh,
live
that's
TV.
now.
So that requires some ramps and stuff that I don't have. But that pit being there means there's probably not a cave on this wall.
Ah, shit. Okay. Let me see if I can find something we can delve with.
And that one just looks like it needs ramps and platforms because it was deep and deep. Sounds like it should be a gospel song. Maybe a catechism song.
Okay. I need...
Everything. Hey, what's up, Mr. Adam?
Thatch, Neemstone, Soria brick. Okay. And some floors. Hey, Adam.
Yeah. Ramps and floors, important stuff on that one.
Couple of half pitches. Ice. That works. Now, let's see here. I got food. I got ore, charging station, compost, cement mixer, frames.
Yeah, checklist.
I just need some walls and some roof.
Now the question is, do I dare go down there before you're here on the notion that you're going to get here?
Well, I should definitely get there. I have weapons of awesomeness. Which, as you should have your compound bow, I have made a collection of well, what the hell is these ones? Cold steel arrows.
Ooh. Sim that. Sim that. Well, that's the pit over there, right? Let's see if we can spot the bottom. That's
if you hit the number 8 on your keypad,
keypad.
That'll dislodge your camera.
Oh. How deep is this water?
Not very. I should say not enough.
Enough to possibly buffer to keep from dying, but it's not enough to stop you from breaking a leg. Thankfully, I've got a splint.
Worst case scenario, I'll get some fiber and sticks to get a ladder out.
I was say there's got to be another way out of this cave, though.
Or a ramp.
How far away can it? Okay, that's the farthest I can untether. Right? Let's see. I think that's actually going to be the side that might be the best.
See that? I've been using the camera to help search for stuff.
Okay.
What's up, Camel?
Going down. Nope, that did it.
Water wasn't deep enough.
Apparently not. I was hoping it was going to stop me at just breaking an ankle, but...
Yeah, I want to play the sound clip where it's I could have said I told you so, but I told you so just doesn't cut it.
I mean, I knew it was risky from the outset. This is
Kinda got hit
definitely
with a little bit of a.
little bit. I walked into that risk with both eyes open.
That's what scientists
wide
do.
open.
That's how it works.
You walked into it with arms wide open. It just wasn't under the sunlight.
Oh, there's tea there.
Of course, the annoying thing being is I can't untether my camera now. You're not too far away.
Yeah, but is him getting to you going to kill him?
No.
He's coming prepared for it. That's the other reason why I was willing to take the risk. Is because I knew he was coming prepared for the
I have stuff for the
Ascent.
descent.
the ascent descent stuff. So it's like, if I only break a leg, I got a splint. If I get worse, well, help is on the way.
And I don't have to go around.
Controls.
Up the stairs. Brake or lift. And, oh, there we go. How much farther do we have to go?
Not too much farther. You get should be able to see the stone around the pit any moment now. Just don't fall.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a bigger engine than... Okay, never mind, it's not. Okay, so... Yeah, you go stay over there.
Say, and there isn't really a good... that I saw, at least, there isn't a much better, much worse angle for starting it. As far as sideways, it goes, I think the side that you're on is the shallowest overlap down into walls. But you'll do your camera angle thing, I'm sure, and get a look.
Really? That's not going to work out.
Let's see. It looks like adding the light did help.
So let's try...
Oh yeah, that looks way better.
I'm dropping construction materials on my head.
Incoming.
You be fine.
I'm saying they're unconscious anyway. It's not like it's going to get any worse for me.
Oh, and now my gun dealer gets freaking G42 in, but I don't really know if I want one anymore. Because I didn't tell you, Johnny, nor you, Will, since you've had the issues. I bought another Hellcat pistol.
Nice.
Only this one time I bought the 380 version, and holy cats, is that thing fun to shoot.
Nice.
Because you know how like a micro-sized gun can suck to shoot 9? And like the LCPs typically tend to suck to shoot because of how small and light they are.
That's what kind of put me away from the Hellcat, not the Hellcat Pro. Because with the Pro, that one feels like a lot.
Because you get the full grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to make that not feel so square in your hand, get the Hogue wrap for it. And hell, you can still, granted they're harder to find, because you can find the RPD or RDP or whatever it is, the threaded barrel with their compensator, for like $200 for the regular Hellcat almost anywhere online. But yeah, since I didn't get that lab job, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy myself.
Shit.
Do a little...
Yeah, that was supposed to do that.
Gonna have to get something to anchor it soon.
It's like, I'm gonna do a little shopping therapy. The gun dealer had a used one, so I was like, hey, would you guys, I know it's like $400, would you take $400 cash for it? They're like, how's $399 plus tax cost sound? I was like, that works for me. So I still got it for like $6 less than the asking price with tax.
Okay, let's turn up my gamma for this because my land. Oh shit!
And
Get low enough where you didn't.
No, I landed on the stone. I didn't even land in the water. Oh, but my ankle's broken. That's about it.
Well, I've got a splint, so come recover me.
Oh, I already got the splint, so.
Yeah.
My health must be higher than yours.
I was encumbered too, so I might have had.
I also fed myself.
Okay. Yeah, you see, I'm encumbered, which might have taken and contributed to that. I am consumed. And the coal is specifically south.
Oh, bees.
Well,
where are the
west, southwest is probably the right way. There might be an easier way out of here once we get to the right spot, or possibly not. Oh, wait.
Here's copper.
No, it's this direction. Still says 82, but that means are we at the end of this cave here?
Yep.
Darn it. So let's I should have tried unstucking. No, that doesn't make any difference because it's down on the knocked out. Oh, there is another cave here.
Oh, it's just cutting through it. It's not mining it at all. That's not cool.
Oh, okay. Well, it's stone. Do you really want to? Yeah. Can't get through. Can't get through. There is copper, but there's coal over here, right here. So take care of that worm. And I will keep my heat drill on this. Deploy.
Okay, now I just need to go back and get this thing filled.
8, 5.
Oh, let's set this by the exit that we may or may not have. Oh, that's where all the stone is.
Well, nifty. Let's see, so there's building up to that. Yeah, there's got to be another way out of this. This is looking upwards, so maybe. Oh, and here we go. Cave out into the desert right here.
So are you even gathering materials with the laser?
Yeah,
The laser?
freaking laser beams. Okay, sure. I didn't want to hit you anyway.
Gonna put a door in front of the cave.
Where's... Get off me, cat.
Copper, coal. Okay.
So you just put it outside the cave and it'll drill into it for it?
No,
No,
that just tells us where it is.
Oh,
Did you
okay,
put
so it's just
Did
a
you
marker.
put fuel in the drill?
No, I don't have any fuel.
Oh. Thought you said you were bringing an oil can. There's an empty oil can that the refineries have to fill.
It's the refinery has to fill it.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I think you probably could build up to that
The pit.
chutes, but for the pit, but you'd have to do it building up from the
Probably from the
ground where you
up.
get the
Yeah.
foundation. You get the foundation underneath it. I took a gamble. I messed up. There are worse things you can do.
'Tis true.
Consented to gambling, you didn't consent to dying.
Oh,
I love when people retort that to someone like that, usually about the whole abortion stuff. Usually do politics or the whole thing. They're like, I consented to sex, I didn't consent to pregnancy. Like, I consented to gambling, I didn't consent to losing my money.
yeah, legendary bestiary and broke my gun at the same time. There we go.
It's gonna piss some people off. Every time I do a mostly functioning idiot review, I love putting everything in Comic Sans.
As I told you, I've got a one better font. It's called Comic Parchment, and it's if Comic Sans and Papyrus had a bastard child, and it makes an appearance in every one of my videos just to annoy people. If the graphic designers aren't twitching at the sight of my titles or credits or one of those things, then I'm doing something wrong.
I asked Jack if I could use some of his videos to make a video of my own, and he goes, "Well, what do you mean by some?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna use one, but I'm gonna use it 13 times." And so what I had done is I have my video, which is what to expect from a Comic-Con or something like that, and it's literally just Jack talking over himself, like, but it's layered, so it actually sounds like you're at a comic book convention. And then I just panned a couple of cosplayers that I had taken pictures of when I was in Seattle. That's pretty much all it was.
I don't think I've ever hated myself enough to go to Seattle.
I will say, for Seattle, it's a pretty decent town as far as my experience in it, but I don't know, walking through a gang wasn't really the highlight of my evening.
Are you in a safe place, Johnny? Not Johnny, Will.
He will be.
Just about.
Because you should be able to do that to send it to me. I'm going to try the whole thing of adding to it.
Yeah, I'm safe.
If you wouldn't mind.
What we got?
Oh, what's up, Frosted?
Oh, are you...
I forgot where I heard it, but the best description I've ever heard of Papyrus is that it's the thinking man's Comic Sans.
Okay, that is definitely something different. Okay, what am I doing, Ranting?
Sending me that font.
Oh, that one is
Ah, shit, I was one off.
So that one's actually not a free download. I'll have to see if I can find where I got to spend a few bucks for it.
Well, if you had to pay for it, then don't worry about it. What was it called again?
Comic Parchment. CHMANT. Let's see. Wow, it's gone up since then. Pretty sure I spent less than half that when I got it. Yeah. See if they got it listed elsewhere.
Oh, yep, $12.
Yeah, I spent maybe 5 or 6 tops.
Well, then I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, that's $5 back in 2017.
How's your night going, Frosted? And I'm using ice.
But you can see, looking at that, just how glorious it would be for annoying the ever-loving hell out of those people.
Oh no, I'm just going through a whole thing of different fonts you can get for free.
Yeah.
Ego looks pretty hysterical.
What's that called?
The site I'm on is just 1,001 free fonts.
Now, do I have...
Let's look at the font.
Yeah, I used to have... Well, my parents back in the day did desktop publishing. So I had access to tons of licensed fonts. I had access to other cheats too and everything. I had all kinds of fun because I'd end up with having a research paper assignment in college, and the professor saying they wanted it to be a certain number of pages.
Alright, found one that I'm definitely going to use in the future. It's called Fighting Spirit.
Fighting Spirit. See, nowadays they make you like turn in the electronic copy of your paper, and the first thing they do is go through and
Found a comic Niue Sans.
okay. So they go through and like mess with settings to try and standardize it and everything. But I'd write my paper, and I'm like, oh, well, it's a page long or it's a page short, depending on the underlying length of the paper. I could get a 1 to 3 page difference just by printing at school or printing at home.
Potato sands.
Potatoes.
It's really boxing, and Frost said his sister's in the hospital with pneumonia, but other than that, he's fine. Well,
I hope she gets the film better.
she's a raging bitch, then I hope it takes a little longer.
Let's see.
See, but if doing those games didn't get me the size up down that I needed, I could get additional by bouncing between like Courier and Times New Roman as the most popular options on that. And then he was like, well, they say a 12-point font. You want to know who can't tell the difference between a 12-point font and an 11.8 point font? Every professor in existence, or, oh, it's a 12.2 font. They can't tell. Oh, the margins actually 0.51 inches. And then you start messing with kerning and everything. It's like, well, the space between the letters is 5% less or 5% greater. And none of, if you aren't looking at the actual font coding, nobody can tell the difference on those.
Where is...
It will take forever to... So yeah, I would play all kinds of games with those to get what I wanted as far as, yeah, I've got the right number of pages, and if it was really bad, it's like, okay, yeah, I need to add another paragraph or I need to cut a paragraph. But if it was even remotely close, I could just play games and get it where I needed to be.
So when I was in college, I will say I played a very dangerous game, and it got me a 50 on my exam, or on my essay. I actually was never educated on how to write a good essay. So when I asked my environmental professor, I'm like, well, kind of how do I do this? And he's just like, yeah, just find documentation, cite what you know from it, and it goes from there. Fair enough. And in the middle of completing my essay, I end up getting separated from my ex. So by then, I could not have given the slightest of fucks about my essay. So I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I took an entire quote, and it was like, were it not for the fact that it was properly cited, would have been labeled as plagiarism.
Okay.
So I wrote 3 paragraphs of my own writing, and then I'm like, as this guy said, and then just copied and pasted, and then cited it. And my professor's like, bro, what are you doing? And I'm like, to be fair, at this moment, I'm going through a divorce right now. I could not give two shits about my grade right now. And he goes, I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm not going to, you know, you need to be careful not to do this stuff. And I go, I didn't plagiarize it. And he goes, you might as well have. Like, you pretty much did. Like,
So it's like,
I go, potato, potato, and he goes, yeah, you really shouldn't do that. And I go, yeah, I get it. But I wanted the completion. I honestly don't care if you fail it or not. And he goes, that's fair. But I gave you a 50, so at least you got some credit. And I'm like, only because you have to give me that, don't you?
yeah, kind of. Yeah. Oh, did you bring a charger over now, or did
Yes.
you forget? Okay, where?
Charger is second floor.
Second floor.
But I think I still have the electric cord. I'd have one square to put in.
Yeah, it does not have any power yet.
Power cable
really
is right here. On the bench.
Electric. Let's see, how close do we have a wire? Oh, pretty close.
Yeah, we're right there, so. I want to.
Yes.
Johnny was the son of term papers. A lot of people are. And he said in school he'd inflate the page count by adding pictures here and there. Be funny if there was random pictures that had nothing to do with what you were writing about.
I've done that too. And you learn like all of the cheats and everything. Toggle.
It's just like a black and white picture of a freaking plastic lawn chair.
There's not much of a difference. I'm just a little bit more tan than yours.
I'd even go, I'd go so far as if I really needed to step up the game on that, I would take and write the paper and then import it into a page layout program. And pictures, oh yeah. Then you mess around with the spacing around the pictures so it's blocked off nicely and looks great, and they don't realize how much space is being eaten up by that.
Let's see. 200% health regeneration, huh? How do I get to you?
And charge
Oh.
the power bank, so I have
What?
that going for me.
It said it was a female, and now it's a guy.
Oops. That ain't gonna work.
Well, so much for breeding those, because yours is also a guy, so yeah. You sold me queer giraffes! Oh, I suppose if I'm just gonna go for a ride, I gotta get a saddle on you. Oh shit. Now that I see that. That's exposed generation. Energy generation is reduced to the current weather event. How? It's
How is the energy generation dependent on the weather at all? It's not solar.
it's it's indoor. Like although I wonder what would happen.
Oh, see a tower. And now they're shooting at me. The next cougar is coming in. And we're going to have drones because of the flares.
Oxite and oh, there we are.
We put it out.
Epoxy and gunpowder. Where in the shit is the epoxy?
Used up a lot of it. Was going to do some more bone hunting, and instead I'm dealing with the tower. Hello. Oh, hello. Okay. Health tonic. Health tonic. Kill them now. Really? Anybody ever tell you get anger issues? Okay, can't shoot through that. He did.
Tell you what he did.
Okay.
Kill him alive.
Okay, 2 down. Last one. Whoa.
That was close. Closer to hitting you, but it's still close. I almost hit him.
See, I hit him with a with a flare arrow. Need to grab that.
I grabbed the beer.
Yeah.
See, would you look at that, boys? It's middle time.
That's spiders down there, and that looks like spiders down there. Easy way to deal with spiders. And a level up.
I found the other one.
Found the other what?
The other grenade launcher.
Oh.
Because, of course.
Naturally. So we can get bones off of spiders, and bones equal epoxy.
I got catfished.
I had the audacity to pull that off.
I don't like that thing. I like this thing that much. Let's see. 45 mining radius, 130 on yield, 15 meter mining range.
That mining laser.
Yeah.
It's got more mining range than anything else we're using. So kitten, just settle in.
Hey, whenever you guys are in a spot, if you want to see how that Comic Sans Comic Sans.
I see that.
The art looks so retarded, and I love it.
Yep. That works. Let's see.
So let's see here. If I can make tier 4? Is that tier 4? Can't be tier 4. Tier 3. That's incendiary. Ah, there it is.
What are you toying with now?
Ooh, that's... I don't think I like the turnaround on that. Do we have any loose, regular ammo laying around?
Well, yeah. What kind are you looking at? Just generically?
Yeah, either hunting or shotgun mainly.
There's some buckshot shells in the fabricator.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's bad weather out there.
Okay, no, that would work out. I can see that.
What, making some dragon's breath shells?
Pretty much.
I would think that would be particularly useful against Yeti. Bumbles might bounce, but they're not immune to fire.
Well, there's some explosive 12 gauge.
Okay. see.
Oh god, the Action Comics one looks ridiculous, and I kind of love it.
Plus side of having a pair of shotguns is just the can have regular shells in one and explosive in the other.
Yeah.
It's just scrolling time.
It's a yellow storm out there.
Yeah, it's the storm's got some liver failure issues.
It's the jaundice storm.
Yep. Oh, we're at 2 a.m. already.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see what we need to do right now. Is there anything else that we need to go between point A and point B? Because I was hoping to see about getting a mission going, but I think we ended up doing something completely different.
Too much prep time. That camel's only up to 37%. It doesn't actually have most of its needs met consistently here. Right, let's come over here. You stuck? I get stuck. Okay, stop following. Well, not desperately trying on that, I just wanted to see where it was, so... Yeah, like Grace on you. No skills there.
Okay, we gotta let him sleep, so get over here. And then stay. No, Sam, you cannot hog the bed, asshole.
Well, what else do you expect of Sam?
Oh, he doesn't have a jump, he has a dash. I like that.
So, do we have a working animal repellent? Because I've gotten a couple of things very close to the house.
I'm thinking it's one of those things that it needs to, like, shut down and reload. Because, yeah, I sometimes you put one up and it's like still being attacked by random animals. Although, we haven't seen a trap jaw, so that's always a plus.
Yeah. Well, I'm also wondering, because we did have I think a dip in power. And so I'm wondering if it's got a relation to that.
Oh, it's a MOA.
Emu is China. Make more epoxy, which will in turn.
I think it's funny how so you'll put so much effort into your thumbnails, and I'm like, make mine dog shit. That's probably why I don't get a lot of views. I don't care. But I kind of care. It's not like I was paying to pay the bills.
Yeah, the difference being is you're doing it the way you do it deliberately.
I'm also not doing surprise freaking Wojak face every thumbnail like a lot of them do.
Oh, I fucking hate that.
And one of the fun things with that is, as long as you're not doing it to pay the bills, the only person you have to care about liking or appreciating or being entertained by your thumbnails or getting it or enjoying it is yourself. If you're having fun with what you're doing, do that crap.
Oh yeah. I just also don't feel the need to be like a lot of others to where, you know, I'm like, I gotta make myself the center of it. It's like, I have to have a picture of me, and it's like, dude, I'm not the face of my channel. Well, I am, but I'm not. The stuff I'm trying to do is. That's why I like the way the Humble Marksman does his. Anytime he reviews a gun, he's good. He doesn't. Typically does the picture at the range where it's on like one of the 55-gallon drums or something. They also pay editors.
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit my when I'm streaming, I've got my avatar in the corner, but that's.
Alright, now to reduce this thing size down to...
That's the face of my channel. If I put my face as the face of the channel, I wouldn't have anybody watching over their issues with their gag reflex.
My thumbnail is it funny? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the person that it has to appeal to is you. That's now, if you're doing it for a living, you have to try and do the
appeal to a wider audience.
Appeal to a wider audience. You got to get the folks that are going to be entertained by it and try to share and spread it and everything, and that's you get too heavily into that, and you have to start compromising yourself.
If it's one of those things as well that it grows normally, then it's like, just organically, you don't really have as much to worry about.
Yeah, but that organic growth thing takes longer, which is a lot of people don't want to deal with the work and the time that takes. And the only ways to shortcut that are encounter something that goes viral or compromise yourself. Or in some cases, both.
That's like Demo Ranch brought up before when they first had him on Unsub. It's like after he had the one viral video of that his sister had caught of like her dog playing with a wild deer, like they weren't even attacking each other or anything. He chased that for a while, and then it was just like, this isn't working trying to chase the viral thing, so I'm just gonna do this, and if it works, it works. It's supposed to be a D.
Yeah, the thing with it is you can't force the viral to happen. You can't make that happen. That's a combination of right place, right time, and occasional. Yeah, and that part's all luck. Say, and occasionally, just like the right witty comment or lead into in the beginning of it, but it's really
Unless you're trying to be a little cow.
yeah. It's a feet on the ground working for it thing.
The only comment I found funny for something like that I got was the Frost guys, or just put titties in your thumbnail.
Or that, yeah, that.
No one wants to see my man tits. Like they're turning more into pecs. But was when I did the one review of that CV Life optic, and the guy's like, "Are you reviewing the gun or the optic? I can't tell." And it's like,
It's because you're retarded.
well, it says it in the title and the thumbnail. I don't know what more you could have wanted from me. It's like I guess I could have said it better in the opening. That's on me, but you clicked on the fucking thing and chose not to read anything.
Because of course they did. What, you expect them to actually read and listen? Because I mean that's you don't have the right to their labor.
I have an education here.
I swear I should get a new keyboard just so I can read letters again, because I have worn out the left shift and control, S, C, V, O, and P, and L somehow. Half the B is gone.
See, I've got the advantage
And
of
frosted, before you jump into it, you can still fully see the N and the I and the G and the E and R. Frost's probably sitting there like, dang it!
Alright. I'm starting to fade.
Yeah, the advantage I get on that is mine aren't like painted on. I've got a backlit, so it's a translucent plastic through black, so I can't wear them off anymore.
Yeah, mine doesn't do that. It's got a backlit that I fucking hate. But luckily I know how to turn the lights off.
I don't mind mine backlit one.
Dude, I had to go through and figure out how to turn off the freaking LED lights for the fucking fans and all that shit, and then download an app so I could turn them off on the fucking RAM.
Yeah, I don't like all the LEDs and stuff inside the case. I do a lot of computing in the dark though, so I don't have a problem with my keys being backlit where
Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if they were just backlit in like one color instead of some rainbow weird shit. And I can't go through and change it towards just one color.
There's a way to do it if you.
It depends on the keyboard.
I'm too lazy. Like my Logitech.
For the keyboard, or
Yeah,
is it
keyboard.
for the? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you meant for the.
Yeah, for
computer.
the computer, no, I could just cycle it through to get it to that.
Yeah.
Like for my mouse from Logitech, it just cycles through colors going from one to the next. And I'm like, that doesn't bother me because it's not fucking bright. But Johnny's trying to go to bed, and here I am trying to complain about first world problems.
Yeah. Well, all right. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining. Thank you, Rotten, for coming in.
Appreciate you having me.
Tomorrow it will be Terry and Jen. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good night, all.
Bye,
The
all.
zoo is closed.
Later, folks.